there to there. Okay, so this outside to save guys, and I got one of my, should I say besties? Because I got two besties. You
It's
bestie?
probably a safe statement.
A bestie.
Sounds a little girly,
What would you?
especially for a big dude like you.
I mean, well, but what do you expect?
Oh my gosh! You guys go with your so yeah, we're gonna be bringing like content to you guys about what's been going on in our bourbon world, in Charred Oak's bourbon world, and things like this. And I want to bring my buddy on. I've been knowing for a little bit now, and I actually met his wife. I met Penny first. So
Penny was first. That's right. That's what
Penny
always gets
first.
brought up. Is Penny was first.
So now, but had an opportunity to hook up with Aubrey. You guys know him as one of the faces on our Charred Oak Bourbon Society page on YouTube. That he does a lot of reviews, and let's get right down in the weeds of it, brother. What actually you drinking bourbon? Get this what I'm drinking tonight, Mandela, because I'm I wanted something different. You know what I mean? I've been drinking a lot of bourbon because I've been doing this 25-day.
Well, that's right, because you're still doing every day. You're trying something new.
The 25-day Christmas
Newly opened.
newly opened bottle that is on my shelf that I haven't opened in a year. And yeah,
What was today's bottle?
haven't done it yet.
Oh,
Haven't done it yet.
that's right, because we talked about it was going to be one of your new ones that you had in Texas.
Yep. And I brought them with me tonight.
Nice.
So what's going on, man? Like, tell me your bourbon journey. Tell me. Just get close to that mic because I want people to hear. What was your bourbon journey? What is it all about?
Actually, I think it was kind of slow going to begin with because we have a good friend, Len Zeller. He's part of our group. Len introduced me to bourbon. I think he's the one that introduced you to bourbon.
Yes.
Which was turned into a sickness for you.
Thanks, Len.
And I didn't really take to bourbon as well as probably I have in the last couple of years when I first started. It's probably been 10 years ago when Len kind of introduced me to it. 10, maybe even 15 now. I don't even know. It's been so long ago. But Len's always drank very good bourbon.
Yep.
And I don't know. I never really took to it. I think I was still trying to find the flavor of beer that I liked the best at that time. So, and even now, I've kind of switched to the Modelo. I used to drink a lot of Coors Light, and I don't drink that like I used to. But most beers that I would drink would either give me a headache, or I just feel like crap the next day, so I just wouldn't drink them. And I don't ever get that from bourbon, even if I drink too much because somebody has a heavy pour. We won't talk about who that is today.
We won't even look back at the videos. You'll
Right?
see.
Yeah, you'll know who the guy is with the heavy
We
pour.
have 115 videos. You can pick who has the heavy hand. It's certainly not me.
So,
I heard that.
well, that's good because it came through the headphones, so that you ought to be able to hear it on the podcast too. Then, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I mean, I've had the privilege of being able to try a lot of different bourbons that I've seen but never really wanted to put forth the money to pay for or whatever. But I've gotten some really good bourbon that I was able to try first. And I think that's part of the key if you're going to spend some money on bourbon, that sometimes it's better to try it first, because I've got some bourbon that I paid more than I probably should have for it, and it's just sitting on the shelf because I've had a few pours out of it, and that's as far as it went.
I think that if I had the chance, the opportunity to redo it all over again, I mean, we were about a little bit over a year in this thing right now, and we didn't walk into it. We came into it running, and I think our first bottle share, we had like 47, 50 bottles of bourbon.
Yeah.
And so we had 42 bottles, and it was.
Captain Correct.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no doubt.
What in the
And
world?
so we had a chance to.
But I said it in front of you.
we had a chance to drink some really heavy hitters, and I think Lynn was a catalyst. Whether he wants to take credit or not on it, he was a catalyst. He was one of the big ballers and wanting to because of the what was it
George T. Stagg.
no, it was we had an event that we did over his house. It was in February, Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And we did the thing at his house on Valentine's Day, and he was like, "Try this," and I swear I was never a bourbon drinker, and
And you were trying to quit drinking Fireball because you couldn't have all the
let
sugar.
me tell you, man,
So I mean, you were trying to do something different, and
it was bad. I mean, I drank a lot of Fireball, and yeah, that's a whole nother story.
but I know that's why you kind of got into bourbon was trying to do something different besides what you had been doing, and the Fireball was not doing you justice physically, so you needed
So
to
then
try something else.
we started this all off, and then hooked up with you. Lynn hooked up with us and gave us some good stuff, and then we hooked up with Jason, and then it kind of like morphed into something like really, really cool. And I just, like I said, if I had a chance to really do it all over again, I don't know if I would really buy. It's some really good bottom shelfers out that I tell you what, I was a Weller whore. I'm just to be honest. I went into liquor stores and I was looking for the Weller, and I would bypass the RD ones. I would bypass the Starlights. I would bypass everything just to get to a Buffalo Trace product. And I passed up a lot of stuff this year, and I spent a lot of money passing up really, really good bourbon. And I think now we're going into another year that I, could tell our listeners and things that don't pass those bottom shelfers up. This is really good stuff out there. I mean, that Old Granddad 114, that is really, really good. But I do appreciate you, man. That we've done a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of stuff over the years. We traveled together, and we've done a lot of stuff together, man. And the family is less like you. My mom's dead and gone now. She would say, told me you always give credit to people where credit is due. And you guys, I always tell you this periodically. You and Penny, you guys came in at the right time, and you guys, it's just been like a real cool blessing that we've run up on you guys and had fun with you guys, doing some traveling and cruises and hanging out and doing all kind of crazy things. And now we're drinking bourbon.
Now we're drinking lots of different kinds of bourbon.
Different bourbons, high-end bourbons.
Yeah.
And I told Carla today that there's no way I can compete with you because Penny is, I think, 11 for 12.
She's 11 for 12.
11 for 12.
And it's all based on the bottle. She doesn't even drink bourbon. So
And she went, and so she picks a cute bottle of bourbon
yeah.
that I passed in the liquor store that probably I thought would taste like crap. She picked it. That Horse Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to apologize to you, man, because I drink all of that. I drink more than I should have.
And actually, that was a me pick.
Well, she didn't do that.
Nope, she didn't pick that one.
Okay, well, she's taking credit for it. I'm letting you know that now.
No, it's not on the 11 for 12.
What is it?
What?
She's
No,
like,
I have more than 12 bottles of bourbon. I'm just saying of the bottles that I have, she's picked 12 of them personally, and only one of them. And I'm not even going to say it was bad. It's just not my taste. So I think other people like the one that I didn't care for. So
What do you think? What do you think going into 2025, 2026? We're out of. We might as well say we're out of 2025 now. I mean, when this episode come out, we'll be out of 2025 into 2026. I had a chance to hang out with you. Oh man, this was like beginning of summertime. Down at Paula's Seafood, and we did the bourbon steward class. and Steve Armstrong. Steve Armstrong is going to be one of our guests that comes on podcast and talk to us more about that. But I know that, like, where do you think the direction is going to head next year in bourbon? Or because you're kind of like me. We're just kind of average guys that want to just sit back and drink bourbon and have fun, talk crap, and just enjoy it. But what do you think the direction? If you could shake your magic wand, what do you think?
If I could shake my magic wand, all the secondary market would go away.
Yeah.
Because then we could all afford to have some of the bourbons that we can't get.
Yeah.
Because people are hoarding the stuff and jacking the price up, and I mean, that's not why I got into this.
I didn't either. I especially now that, like, when I start to look at different bottles online and how much actually MSRP is, dude, I get actually pissed off at how much the secondary market is. I went into this liquor store, and I tell you, on this podcast versus the actual YouTube page when you guys do reviews, I kind of like have to tamp it down on the YouTube page when we do reviews, because I really don't want to put people out there, and I don't want to do it now, but I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. And I went to a liquor store up in Ligonier, just north of Ligonier. It's in Ligonier. It's just right at the light where the McDonald's. Yeah. And I went up in there and I found a bottle of Weller Special Reserve up on the shelf, top shelf. And I'm like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. And I looked up there, man. And I know the bottle of Weller Special Reserve that I have, I paid $36 for. Okay. I went to this liquor store up in Ligonier. He had $199 on this bottle. And I looked at him and I'm like, I don't want to be rude to the dude, and I just like, did you misprice it or mismark it or what? He's like, no, this is what my price is, and I'm like, bro, $199 for a $36 bottle of, you get this bottle for $36 every day, and you charge it. So I set it back, and he had a bottle of Weller Antique 107. Arbor, $399. Let me get close, $399.
Wow.
$399 for this bottle. And I'm like, I walked out of there and Carla told me, she was like, Carla, just want to make sure that y'all know who Carla is. Carla is, no, I want to how to put this one. Carla is,
You better say it correctly.
I better say it right because she's going to look at this. Carla is the I ain't going to say the mastermind. She is the, she's the ride or die. She's the ride or die behind all of this. And I'm kind of like this. I don't have the best bourbon collection. I don't have the best bourbon collection. I got a lot of bourbon, but she was kind of allows me, and I say allow me to buy bourbon. But it comes at a cost. You know, and I could tell guys that.
Is that kind of like the purse shopping?
Yeah. Yeah. Where were we down at? Where were we? Indy? Yeah, we were down at Nashville at Hartree. And yeah, we just sat on the benches and just let them shop and not say a damn word, because guess what? If we did, we were going to cut the bourbon thing was going to be mixed, and I don't want her to mix it yet, because it's starting to get good. It's starting to get good, but she allows me to buy this stuff, man, and hang out with you guys, and that's my ride or die. And if she didn't, she makes it easy. And so, but you know, it's been fun, man. If you guys like can hook up with buddies that like to drink bourbon or whiskey, because there's some good whiskeys out there, and scotches. I'm kind of like morphing over into some different things. I don't know if it's going to be the Scotch thing or if it's going to be the whiskey thing, because is it not all whiskey is bourbon, but not all, how does it go?
All bourbon is whiskey, not all whiskey is bourbon.
All bourbon is
That's
whiskey.
correct.
All,
But not all whiskey is
not
bourbon.
all whiskey is bourbon. So I'm morphing into want to morph into some whiskeys and see some good things that's coming out of it. And
Probably more likely to go into different whiskeys than it would be Scotch.
you don't think you're a Scotch guy?
I'm just not a big Scotch guy.
You tried it? Yeah.
Labels will always be like sideways.
And it's not for everybody.
Nick was quiet during the live now, and then I went over there to him and he was talking about his nose was running and he's sniffling and everything, and he doesn't want to come on the. And so now he's being real. He's drinking. What you drinking over there?
Off hours, bourbon, whiskey. Here, put it on.
Off hours. And so we don't do very many. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to do those reviews and things like that, because we don't do very many reviews on this. We kind of like.
This is an MGP product.
Is it from down in Indiana?
Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Lawrenceburg. They do, bro. I don't listen. Don't make me deviate my conversation with you about what's going on right now, because Penelope and MGP, brother, and they are doing some terrific, magnificent things, and so, and I'm looking forward, man, to hanging out with you guys over the summertime, springtime. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna put this out there right now. Just might as well. So, Carla and I went to the Oyster Bar downtown Fort Wayne, and I grew up on the south side of Fort Wayne. I've been here all of my life. I was born in Chicago, but been here all of my life. And I passed this restaurant over in my life probably 1.5 million times. It's just the Oyster Bar. I was never a big fan of oysters until like 2 years ago. Carla said, "Hey, let's go try some oysters." And I'm like, "Okay, it's really good." We went to the Oyster Bar. I walked up in there, man, and let me tell you something. The bourbon selection that these guys have down there is unreal. And I talked to Mr. West, the owner, and he is asking that we come down and do a show down there with him. His restaurant's closed on Sundays, and he wants us to come down there and do Charred Oak down there like we do it. And I'm looking forward to not taking you guys, but I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys down there and eating and drinking up his stuff. He has stuff that,
Because he's done some barrel picks.
yes. And,
He's the one we talked about yesterday.
Yep. And let me tell you something. If you're in the Fort Wayne area, if you guys are in the Fort Wayne area and you get a chance to go to the Oyster Bar, it's right down there on Calhoun Street. If you guys get a chance to go down there and you like bourbon, if you love bourbon, that's the place to be.
Or if you just like oysters.
If you like oysters.
Or atmosphere. They got more of a speakeasy feel. Than
Yeah,
most of the speakeasy
you know, and
places.
he told me, man.
Escorting you through the kitchen, feel a little games.
So you've been there.
Oh yeah.
So he told me that Al Capone the people that used to work for Al Capone used to, during Prohibition, deliver the booze, and the chutes are still there. And some of the stuff that went on up in the, I cannot wait to get this guy on our cast, man, to talk to this guy about, and have us go down there. He talked to us about, he did a barrel pick of Woodford Master Distiller. Yeah, and I'm just waiting for him to give us a price on it, and I'm in, because this dude is the real deal. But guys, listen, if you guys liking what we're doing, and liking what we're doing on our YouTube page, you don't like what we're doing on our Facebook, and I think Jason's tearing it up on TikTok and putting that stuff all out.
Let me see that again.
This right here. And I think if you guys like us, subscribe to us, join us, follow us, and we're going to give you guys this year, we had a chance to really dig deep down into the crevices last year of, joints, trying to fit, what's that say? 47.6. So it's a 94,
About 95.
95 proof?
Doesn't drink like it.
Yeah.
Your math is math.
I don't, see, that's kind of like the difference between what we're doing here and what you and Jason do. Because you guys are going to be reviewing that bottle probably. I can't wait. There's a bunch of bottles that you guys are going to be putting reviews out of. So I hope that your kidneys can handle it. But
What was that?
your kidneys or liver,
Oh, kidneys. I thought you said candies.
well, some of them will end up tasting like candy.
I'm not going to complain about any one of them.
Yeah. So we got some good stuff, but a lot of I must try to stay away from the review because you guys, I don't want to get into that lane. I don't want to mess you guys up. You guys do really, really good work. With Nick joining. And I said, "Where's Nick at? Nick over there?" I said, "Nick
He's
is
over there.
Dale with Dale joining, and now we have Marcus.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Marcus is a new person that's hopefully that we can get to join our club. And
Newer than me. I love it.
which one you want to reaching out to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to know that we have the Bourbon Group in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I do not know if there's any more bourbon groups in Fort Wayne. I know there's, what is it called? Indiana Bourbon Society?
There's Indiana Bourbon. There's Fort Wayne Bourbon Society.
Okay.
Yep.
And then us, and if who's ever watching us, charge it to my head and I'm a heart that if we screwed it up and didn't announce you guys, but everybody is doing their thing and bringing great bourbons, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of the bourbon clubs really aren't much doing anything.
They're not doing much.
And so we want to do things, and we got some stuff, man, that's coming up, and I look forward to riding with you dudes all year long, hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna end up getting you to talking a whole lot before this year's out.
Good luck.
Do you want me to pour for him? Because that'll get him
I
talking.
think you know what.
See, that's what happens. Jason starts pouring.
You know what? So what did you try the? What is that he just had?
Off hours.
Off
Did you try
hours.
it?
That's what's in my glass right now.
Okay. So
Did you try it?
I know I don't. I'm not drinking much on the pod. I'm gonna sip on some, maybe a beer or water, because I'll be messing my words up, man, and screwing things up, and
So you're doing a bourbon podcast and you're not drinking bourbon.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna drink.
Bourbon's little brother. Beer.
I'm gonna drink. This is it.
That's where it all starts, right?
Miss Bourbon's little brother, right?
Yeah, that's where it all starts.
Yeah. Starts with the beer.
That's it. So Modelo.
I do like giving him a hard time,
Yeah.
even if I'm off camera.
So, yeah. So we do appreciate you guys so much, and join, subscribe. My kids say thumbs up and follow, and what else? Smash. Listen, hashtag and leaving comments and liking, and what else is there?
I think you did everything.
I'm not the social media guru.
Listen, I'm trying to be. And listen, if y'all can find us on Facebook, if you can find us on YouTube and all of the platforms that we have on our podcast, even if you find us on Tinder. If you find us on Tinder, don't let us know.
Don't tell my wife.
Please do not tell.
I mean, I don't have a
I
Tinder
do
profile.
not.
Anymore.
I'm not on.
See, that's the thing. We all have a good time.
We have a good
And
time.
That's what it's about.
Don't listen. I will give you guys a phone number. If you find us on Tinder, I'll give you a phone number. His name's Jason. And Jason and Nick, because do not call my house and say that you guys saw us on Tinder. It's a shame that these guys are sitting back,
Don't worry,
they're laughing
I will
about
make
because
sure
they know
to
what Tinder
pass
really is.
your number on.
They know what Tinder is. So, but listen, we want to have, this is what we do. So when you guys get with us, yeah, this is what we do. We have fun, we drink, we socialize, and we try to solve the world's problems. Stay tuned with us next time, because we're coming up on our next episode. We are going to talk about the secondary market, and we're going to get down into the weeds of the secondary market, and it may not necessarily be fun, but
May not be a pretty conversation.
may not be a pretty conversation. So We look forward to hanging out with you. Hey.